In Jesus' circumstance, a storm welled up like that, just like this. One difference between Lake Powell and the Sea of Galilee, Lake Powell is about 400 feet deep. The Sea of Galilee in most places only about 20 feet deep. That means the waves come on that much more powerful and strong. So in some form, I'm picturing a little boat with a small sail that has no motor on the back, taking on water, pouring on both sides. These disciples are panicked. It's a great storm. They actually think they're going to die. Jesus is in the back of the boat in the stern. He's on a cushion, sleeping. And at some point, they're screaming. They're bailing water out. They're trying to go. They took down the sail because you can't take wind into a storm like that. So you take down the sail so it doesn't have damage. You try to navigate a little bit with an oar to keep yourself so that the front of the boat, the bows, is towards the wind. But the waves are crashing. The water is coming in. And at some point, they think they're going to die. They think they're going to die. Wake him up! Wake him up! What is he doing sleeping? In fact, when they finally go to wake him up, it's, don't you even care that we're going to die? It's an accusation. Don't you even care that we're going to die? And Jesus gets up. Jesus gets up, verse 39, and he awoke and rebuked the wind and said to the sea, "Peace, be still." And the wind ceased, and there was a great calm. Imagine you're on that boat. It's about a half hour after the sea was calmed. Jesus is in the back again, sleeping. The sea is perfectly still like glass. Rays of sun have broken through the clouds. Peter is not at the helm anymore. He's off to the side with a cloak over his head, weeping. Andrew took the helm, and all of you are sitting there with your elbows on the edge of the boat, staring into the sea, trying to process, what did you just see? What did you just witness? And his two questions are going over and over in your mind. Just 30 minutes ago, you thought you were going to die. Wake him up. Wake him up. James goes to wake him up. Jesus gets up. James is falling, almost ready to reach onto Jesus to try and stabilize himself as the boat is tossed to and fro, bouncing from the waves. And Jesus says, "Peace, be still." And the wind and the waves and the storm obeys. The questions continue to echo. We hear him in verse 40. He said to them, "Why are you so afraid? Have you still no faith?" Two simple questions. Now he's resting. You bucketed out water just to try and make sure you'd be safe. And now in the calm, the questions continue to echo. Why are you so afraid?